your laughter be turned to mourning. That means there is a time for laughter, but there's a time for mourning also, right? So we want to operate in a balance. We want to operate in a balance. And then he says, and your joy to heaviness, here's the verse. Humble yourselves. It means go down. Go down. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall what? Lift you up. See how in God's kingdom going down is the way to go up? So there's this principle that runs all through the Bible. Humility comes before honor. Humility comes before honor. There's a bunch of verses in the Old Testament. Proverbs 15:22 is one of those. You have this one here in the New Testament. If we humble ourselves in the sight of the Lord, he promises to lift us up. And let's do one more. Go to 1 Peter. It's one book to your right. It's real close. 1 Peter 5. Take a look at that one here. Humility, humbling ourselves under God. That means submitting to him, submitting to his word, submitting to his ways, confessing our sin, acknowledging his lordship is the way to exaltation. 1 Peter 5. Is everybody there? Okay, look at verse 6. Humble yourselves. See it? Therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may what? See it? Going down is what? The way to go up. The reason why our nation is lost the humility factor in our country. The freedoms and the liberties that you and I experience and enjoy in this country are God-given. But we've gotten to a point now where we think we don't need God anymore. This is why we're in so much trouble. And there's a passive judgment on our nation where God has begun to incrementally take his hand off of men and women. Now they don't even know what they are. You walk by people on the street, they don't know if they're human. They don't know if they're an animal, a cyborg, a man, or a woman, or what, right? And they're not able to judge between right and wrong because that moral compass has been ruined because it takes the grace of God to be able to think right. Yes. And we think we can think right and do right and live right without God. So our nation's falling apart. So we need to get back to submitting to his word, humbling